Good morning. So it's been a while since I've done a video, and it's because I'm wrestling with what I want to do. Another creator, he mentioned about this thing called the addiction to shiny things, and I seem to have that in droves. And the latest shiny thing I bought is one of these, and another creator who flies one of these all the time. I've been quite jealous of him having this drone and the things he's been doing, and I'm not looking to copy him, but I would love to start doing a bit of drone work. And I have started up my own little sort of drone business. It's not quite working yet, but the website's almost finished, and also I'm going to be looking at getting some portfolio work so that I can build up the website. Already have a few bits from what I've done with my DJI Mini 3. So now I'm going to add to that with some DJI Neo stuff. I seem to be a bit of a DJI lad at the moment. They used to say that about Apple stuff, didn't they? Bit of an Apple boy. Well, I used to be a bit of an Apple boy. I'm sort of slowly disappearing from that. And I say slowly because it all began, I guess, 2020 when we went into lockdown. Excuse the wind, it's quite windy out here. And from lockdown, I built the lockdown PC. So I had a bit of knowledge, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to build myself a PC. I'm going to start myself a gaming channel, and I did for 2 years. From 2020 until 2022, I had my own gaming channel on Twitch, which was okay. You know, it didn't do too badly. I wasn't there sat with one viewer. I had at least around 10 to 20 viewers each time I streamed, and I did quite well. But it left me after 2022 with this massive computer, gaming PC, and I normally want to do design work and all my website stuff on Macs, but I was finding that the Mac was starting to get a bit slow, and my MacBook Pro it's over 10 years old, and I don't know whether anybody else on here can sort of testify to say that Macs do slow down eventually. I've had laptops in the past where those laptops have only gone for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and then they need to be binned pretty much. But then the first Mac I had that for about 5 or 6 years, and it didn't skip a beat. And I was thinking, wow, this is amazing. Bought another Mac, and this newer one doesn't seem to, I say newer, over 10 years old, doesn't seem to want to get with it, get the speed back up. So anyway, cut a long story short, I decided switching over to my PC to do all this film editing, and it's really, really quick. Old PC, gaming PC, running Adobe Premiere, and it eats up the video work, replaced the graphics card and also the processor, and that made it like a bit of a beast. So now I can do most of the video editing I need to do. So yeah, like I said, I want to do a couple of new things. One, the drone stuff. This is going to be more of a drone work, so I'm looking to actually get jobs where I can go out, do some drone work, edit the content, send it back to the client, and they pay me a fee. That's going to be great. Currently I'm offering portfolio work, so if somebody says to me, oh, I've got an event coming up, would you like to go and put your drones up? I will be saying, as long as I haven't done anything like it, I'll be saying yes, not a problem. And dependent on how long I'm going to be there, I think I'd probably say, look, you know, I'm only going to be there for an hour, 50 quid, you know. Nice, quick, easy bit of money just to go practice my drone flying. Great stuff. If it's an event I have not done, or a piece of drone work that is not already in my portfolio, then I may just say, yeah, no problem, I'll come out, do it, I'll let you have the footage. caveat of that would be, if I did it that way, then I would, oh, it's extremely windy. I didn't realise it was going to be this windy. It didn't say on the forecast. So yeah, the caveat of that is, as long as I'm not going to be there all day, and also as long as they don't want too much editing on the video content, because that's the thing that takes the time, the video content editing. So yeah, I mentioned I'm a bit of a DJI boy, so filming on the Osmo Pocket 3. I've also got a Osmo Action 4 in my bag. I've now got the Neo, DJI Neo, with the FPV package, and I've also got the DJI Mini 3, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm keeping DJI in business at the moment. And it also seems to be a case that my DJI videos are getting a lot of, I say a lot, they're getting a decent amount of traction, which is always good. You know, I'm very happy for a bit of traction on my videos. But yeah, so I'm going to put a bit of the Neo content on the screen. I'm sure Andy, the Oxfordshire man, will be very interested that I've now bought a Neo. I did say to him, I'm so tempted. I really would like to buy a Neo. And I did, I bought the FPV version. I just thought to myself, the FPV version is a lot more expensive, but I don't have experience with FPV and I'd like to try it. And also, it sounds expensive because it's like £450, but it sounds expensive, but you're actually getting a really good deal. Because the drone alone on its own is about £165. The actual FPV flying kit, so the FPV goggles and controller, on their own are about £350. So yeah, it's good. It's a good deal. So at the moment, I'm just experiencing Banbury Country Park. So you can see behind me, lots of space to walk around. When the winds die down a bit, I can put the drone up a bit more. I'll put the Mini 3 up in a bit. And you'll probably hear the road noise as well. The road noise is very, very loud. Right next to the M40 just here in Banbury. So it's no getting away from this when you're only about 50, 60 metres away from the actual motorway. Right, I've never been down this bit. This bit is quite good looking. Look at this. That looks like the canal. Actually, no, it's not the canal. I think this is the river. Or is it the river? I don't know. Yeah, it must be the river. And I'd never realised this was all down here, Banbury Country Park, if you live in this area. So it's not very sheltered, it's very open, so as I said, it's very windy. So there is another thing I want to try and do, and that is sort of a reaction video, but it's to do with scams. And on a daily basis, I probably get about 100 spam emails, and these are from various countries, various different sorts of people. Some of them you know straight away the spam, but others you need a little bit more digging. And I think it's just going to be really useful for people to see sort of reaction videos in this way, because out there people don't know what's a spam email and what isn't a spam email. And I think this could be quite helpful to them, to show them details of what sort of makes up a spam email, what you can look at, what you can investigate, what you can drill down into. And so many years I've actually looked at how this can be done. I'm a great believer in sharing knowledge. So I think I will be sharing the knowledge of how to discover spam emails. I mean, I've had so many different spam emails from so many different places. Some of them are really, really convincing, to the point where you can see, oh yeah, that looks like it's from PayPal, or that looks like it's from a delivery company. But yeah, I think it's an interesting thing I could do. So here's a bit of footage I got from the DJI Mini 3 over Banbury Country Park, and it looks spectacular. I did manage to get a few Neo shots at the beginning of the video, but what do you think? And if you like this video, please go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you in the next one.